In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all three of the brand new LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog sets. I was lucky enough to find them on shelves at my local LEGO store, not sold out. So I have all of them here and we're ready to review. Also, massive thanks to everyone who attended my recent live stream where I built up all of these sets. It was a ton of fun, and also it was celebrating 200 uploads. So thank you to everyone who's helped me get to this point. Alright, and without wasting any more of your time, let's get right to this. The first set we have here is Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine. And I'm going to say it right here that this is definitely what I feel to be the weakest set in the wave. I'll get to why I feel that way in just a moment, but first let's take a look at what's included in the set. The minifigures in this set are really not bad. We get a brand new face print for Knuckles, and it looks really good. It's much better than the other one. This one has a more angry expression, which fits the character a lot more. And then we have Amy with her signature Pico Pico hammer. Exact same one we've got in the other sets, unfortunately. And then the only other character we get in this set is an Egg Robo. Yes, I heard all your comments in the last one of these I've done. It's definitely an Egg Robo, it's not a hard-boiled heavy. So I know this is also like the third video I've done on these sets. Wow. Honestly, I love the design of this Egg Robo. It's sleek, it's got these really cool screw parts, and a working stud shooter. Has some really cool jetpacks, and you can open up the top to reveal a Porky inside. Sure is fortunate that Sonic's chili dogs aren't made out of pork and are instead canonically made out of beef. The other side build included in this set is a catapult for grapes, because grapes are Knuckles' favorite food. And it's designed to be able to be hit with Amy's hammer. We also get this little punching bag area for Knuckles, which is actually pretty cool. I like it a lot, even if it doesn't make canonical sense. And then on the other module, we have a grape vineyard. Now, is Knuckles growing the grapes just to eat the grapes, or is he trying to make some grape juice, if you know what I mean? He's definitely not of age for that yet. Moving under the shrine, there's not a huge amount. We have a bed for Knuckles, which is carved into a log. It's kind of funny, honestly. We also have some Chaos Cola, the canonical soda for the Sonic franchise, and we have a lava lamp. The main feature of the set, though, is the fact that you're able to combine it with the Knuckles mech from earlier this year. You can take the Master Emerald and this little shrine piece that we got in that set and put it on top of this one. But honestly, I still feel like this is the weakest set in the wave. Here's why. $35, and there's not a whole lot going on here. I feel like it would have been better priced if it were $25. Now you might be thinking, oh, but the price to piece ratio is almost exact. Yeah, it is, but for $35 with just a bunch of plates and a few interesting slope parts, I don't feel like it's really worth that. The build experience isn't great, in my opinion. It's definitely a LEGO set, like you can build it, and it's definitely good for younger kids, but overall, I don't really prefer the set, especially when I've already built a better one that got over 32,000 views. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give this set a 5 out of 10. A little disappointing, honestly, but let's move on to the next one. The next set we have is Tails Adventure Boat, and I love this one a lot. A lot of other YouTubers are saying that this is the weakest set in the wave. No, I think it's the last one. This one, I enjoyed a lot. For $55, it might be a little bit steep, seeing as it only has 393 pieces, but the build experience definitely makes up for it. It was a legitimately fun build. Some of the techniques are actually kinda interesting, and we get a bunch of interesting prints in the set as well. For example, we have a video game screen inside the cab that is meant to represent Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. Mean Bean Machine. That was hard to say. The minifigures included in the set are Sonic, who is an exact re-release of previous Sonics, except this time he has a life vest. And then we have a Tails with a brand new winky face. The other character we get in the set is this Batnik called Jaws with a little turtle inside.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
The boat itself looks very visually pleasing. I think this might actually be the first ever boat set I've ever gotten. Outside it has a very nice white, yellow, and orange color scheme. Fits Tails pretty well, honestly. And there are prints on the set labeled Sea Fox 2, which is a reference to this Sea Fox, which came out a long time ago. I don't know the exact year. But it also does say on the side, established 1992, which is the year Tails was introduced into Sonic 2. The boat has the ability to tow Sonic on a paraglider, which is very funny considering Sonic doesn't like water. And it has a dance floor up on the top. The main feature of the set, though, is the Speed Sphere launcher. Not for Sonic, but for Tails. By pressing down these little fins, it will propel Tails into the next little part of the set, which is an island. It's a pretty simple island. It's got an archway, a palm tree, and a hot dog stand. Nothing crazy, but it is definitely a nice bit of character for the set. One thing that I definitely would improve on is maybe bring down the price just a little bit, but I don't think it needs to be brought down too much. The build experience was really good. I loved it. So, 7 out of 10 for this set. For the final set, we come to Supersonic versus the Egg Drillster. And this was the one I was most excited for picking up. The minifigures included in this set are, of course, Supersonic, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that face print is taken directly from this scene in Sonic Unleashed. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the face print. It only works in a few scenarios. And by the way, speaking of Supersonic, big reveal at the end of this video of how I'm going to use Supersonic. The other minifigures included in this set are Eggman, who I don't see how they could possibly do a better version of him at this point. Like, they can't redesign his face at all, just simply because he has a mustache covering his mouth, and he has stuff covering his eyes, so his face is almost exactly the same. And then we also get Shadow, who is brand new to this set with a brand new face print. I love this one way better than the other one, to be honest. It fits the character a lot more. And then finally we get 2 robots in the set, those being an egg pawn with horrible arm articulation. And once you open up the robot, you can see that there's a little animal inside. Same goes for the gun wing, which is a gun robot, so canonically should not have animals inside of it. But it does for some reason, making me think that this is reprogrammed. These builds are pretty good. I like the robot builds a lot. The Badnik designs are usually pretty lacking in my opinion. Like, compare the Motobug from the Idea set to the Motobug in the newer sets. Yeah, the older stuff looks a lot better. So I'm not a huge fan of the Badnik designs in the modern era, but these are okay. The set also comes with a laboratory for Shadow the Hedgehog. Or at least, I don't think it's for Shadow, but that's kind of what the box and the marketing leans towards. We get a spinny chair and a computer desk, which has a picture of Shadow's late friend Maria. I don't think we're ever going to see her in minifigure form because of, well, yeah, you know what, we're just not going to talk about that. The desk also has a shield monitor, which is kind of cool. The bottom shelf specifically, I believe these 2 objects are Orbot and Cubot. We've already gotten Cubot in the Death Egg Robot set, but seeing Orbot here, kinda, that's pretty cool. Maybe they're hinting that they're actually going to give us the robot soon. As an extension to the laboratory, it also comes with this wall, which you're meant to use the Egg Drillster to knock down. The drill can just come ramming right through the wall. However, you don't need the drill for that because the back of the Drillster can do the exact same thing. Now, the Drillster is an absolute beauty of a LEGO creation. Spinning the front wheels spins the drills in opposite directions, and it looks so good. It is a redesign of the one from Sonic 2. Quick question, in Sonic 2, how fast can you defeat Eggman's Egg Drillster with Supersonic? Okay, that's pretty fast. So naturally, keeping in the theme of gotta go fast, you can put Supersonic in the Speed Sphere, which is a brand new color, and unfortunately I don't really like this color. It looks like something that belongs in a toilet. And you can ram Supersonic into the side of the Egg Drillster, making Eggman and his Eggmobile fly out. They had to bring the Flick Fire missiles back though. I hate these so much. They don't fly very far, and if you do get them to fly, they will hurt your fingernails. So I really dislike these. It is kind of funny how they're eggs, though. Now let's talk about that price point. $80 for 509 pieces. It doesn't seem like it would be a good piece to parts ratio, but honestly, I don't care with this set. This set is awesome. The build experience is great. I love the drill stir. Supersonic is a worthy character to pick up. And also there's a lot of larger pieces, so they have to account for that. I will say that there's not a huge amount of large pieces, but there's definitely enough to bring up the price a little bit. Overall, I love this set. There are definitely some things that could improve upon though, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. But now, for the giant reveal. How am I going to use Supersonic? Well, I put a little thing together. I hope you guys enjoy.
Follow me, I'm standing on the border of everything. Listen close, can you hear the spirits sing those messages of long ago?
But that's gonna be all for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching the third video I've done on this, and I'll see you guys later.